Great leaders aren't born, they're built through the art of decision making. Let's uncover how the best minds make choices that define their success. Every great leader shares one common trait: the art of decision making. How they choose shapes success, inspires others, and turns challenges into opportunities. What you'll learn: the psychology of decision making, how leaders think and act with confidence, common mistakes to avoid, and practical ways to strengthen your leadership mindset. Mastering decisions separates good leaders from great ones. Start now and lead your life and others with purpose and wisdom. Leadership is not a title, it's not a position. Leadership is a choice. It's the choice to look out for the person to your left and to look out for the person to your right. It's the choice to put their needs ahead of your own. Every single day, leaders stand at a crossroads. Some paths are wide and well-trodden, while others are narrow and uncertain. The path they choose is a decision, and that decision, big or small, has the power to chart the course for everyone who has chosen to follow them. It defines the culture. It builds trust. It breaks trust. It moves an organization toward a vision. It leaves it standing still. The weight of these choices can feel immense, and it should. Because leadership is a profound responsibility. It is the stewardship of dreams, careers, and the well-being of others. The best leaders we admire didn't get there by accident. They didn't stumble into greatness. They arrived there one decision at a time. Each choice was a brick in the foundation of trust. Each decision was a testament to their values, to their vision, to their why. A leader's quality isn't the absence of problems, but the quality of decisions when faced with them. We glorify, bet the company moves, but the true essence of leadership lives in the small daily choices. How do you respond when someone makes a mistake? Do you create a space to learn or a space to fear? Do you hoard information or share it to empower? These minor decisions compound over time. They are the daily practice that builds teams who feel safe, valued, and inspired. When the pressure is on, when the stakes are high, our bodies react, hearts race, palms sweat, minds can race or freeze. This is fight or flight. In this state, we react emotionally and fixate on the immediate threat. Great leaders manage the internal storm. They acknowledge pressure, then deliberately shift focus. They breathe. It's a discipline that starts with self-awareness. They know their triggers, anxiety, anger, what clouds judgment, and anticipate reactions. They observe emotions and ask, I am feeling anxious. That's normal. Now, what problem do I need to solve? This separation is a superpower. Their mindset is optimistic but grounded. Not blind hope, but belief in the team's ability to navigate. This reframes threat into challenge, crisis into a chance to learn, adapt, and grow stronger. Anchored in their why, leaders ask, which choice best serves our purpose? Clarity cuts noise and evaluates options not on fear or ego, but on mission and people. A decision is only as good as its information. Great leaders are masters of intake. They listen before judging. They don't chase agreement or confirming data. They invite dissent and perspectives from the edges, those closest to the problem and those farthest in viewpoint. Leadership isn't a democracy. It's about understanding the job isn't to make everyone happy, but to make the best decision for the whole. They see from multiple angles and ask lots of questions to genuinely understand, what are we missing? What's the argument against my idea? They read context, seek the story in data, spot patterns, follow trends, and flag anomalies. They consider second and third order effects. They zoom from the telescope to the microscope. Under pressure to rush, wise leaders pause, create space to think, gather input, analyze context, then move with clarity and conviction. Not all decisions are created equal. Distinguish the forest from the trees. Forest decisions are strategic about the why and the where. Why do we exist? Where are we going long term? These choices define identity and set direction. They have lasting consequence. My choosing the right mountain to climb. They're deliberative, involve broad input and tie deeply to purpose. And tree decisions are tactical and the how and the what. How do we handle this obstacle? What's the next step? Effectively, just don't make every tactical call. They give the why and trust the team with the how. Stuck in the trees, micromanagement burns leaders out and disempowers teams. Living only in the forest disconnects strategy from reality. The best leaders toggle between views, making strategies better and people feel seen. Leadership paths are littered with traps, subtle, appealing to ego and comfort, that snare even experienced leaders. We seek info that confirms beliefs, listen to agreement, dismiss dissent. It feels good to be right, even when it hurts decisions. Past costs are gone. The only question, knowing what we know today, what's the best decision going forward? The quest for certainty wastes time. Make a good enough decision now, not a perfect one too late. Progress over perfection. Ego demands all answers, resists change, avoids owning mistakes, eroding the most vital asset, trust. When people see decisions protect ego instead of serving mission, they stop following. Knowing the traps is step one. Build discipline, institutionalize dissent, appoint a devil's advocate, celebrate, reward, and promote those who challenge status quo. Ask, who will tell me the truth when it's hard? If no one, that's a serious problem. Reframe, if we weren't invested already, would we start this today with current resources? Cutting losses frees time, money, and energy for what can succeed. It's not quitting, it's a strategic pivot. Define good enough info, set a decision deadline, and prioritize critical data. Most decisions aren't permanent. Treat them as experiments. Make the call, observe outcomes, learn, adjust. Tame ego with humility. Here's my current thinking. I could be wrong. What do you think? Own mistakes quickly and publicly and share what you learned. That's not weakness. It builds trust. History is filled with leaders at crossroads. Consider Abraham Lincoln. Pressure was unimaginable. Many urged compromise. His why was clear: preserve the Union and equality. Issuing the Emancipation Proclamation was risky, strategically bold, and morally necessary. It reframed the war's purpose and set a new, difficult path forward from conviction, not convenience. In 1997, Apple was on the brink with a confusing product sprawl. Jobs chose focus, one great product per quadrant, cancel the rest. Painful with layoffs and sunk costs, but essential. Escaping complexity to find focus was both tactical and strategic, a declaration of what Apple would be, paving the way for iconic products. These leaders weren't infallible, but at critical moments they were anchored in why, courageous amid uncertainty, willing to defy wisdom, gather input and own the decision. Masterful decision-making is a skill. Carve out time to think, fiercely protect it, create space to disconnect from noise, reflect on challenges and connect to strategic purpose, broaden perspective, talk to frontline, visit customers, learn outside your industry. Fill your mental toolkit with new models, articulate reasoning, here's the decision, why I made it, factors I weighed, and what I expect. This clarifies your thinking and builds trust, even amid disagreement. Reflect after outcomes. What happened? Was it expected? What did we learn? Not blame, learning. This calibrates judgment. Over time, you see your patterns and improve for the next crossroads. Now turn the lens inward. Your life is the sum of your decisions. Some seem small, others were monumental. The path to now is paved with choices. Identify 2 or 3 defining decisions, the real turning points. Don't judge them, see them as forks in the road. Ask, what was the situation and pressure? What options did I see? What values guided me? Who did I listen to and ignore? What was I most afraid of? This builds self-awareness, your personal decision-making algorithm. Recognize patterns. There are no right answers, only yours. Understanding your past helps shape your future. Study it, learn from it. It's the blueprint of the leader you're becoming. In the end, leadership boils down to this: the courage to choose service over self-interest, choose a vision that doesn't yet exist, take the first step, choose clarity over comfort, say what must be said, do what must be done, choose your people, trust and empower them, stand by them when they stumble. You don't need a title to lead. You can lead from any chair, at work, at home, in your community. It starts with daily choices. Listen to understand. Help without being asked. Take responsibility. Ask how you can contribute. The world is full of challenges and uncertainty. We need people who will step up and make hard choices. This isn't someone else's job, it's yours. If you choose it, start where you are. Use what you have. Make the next right decision in service of others, then the next one and the one after that. This is how you build leadership muscle and find purpose. So I ask you, what is your why? What cause will you fight for? What world do you want to help build? Find it, hold on to it, let it guide your choices and fuel your courage. Stand at your crossroads, look at the paths, and have the courage to choose and to lead. Thanks for watching. If you found this insightful, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone building their leadership journey. Every great decision starts with the right mindset.